manually opening a garage door from the outside when there's no handle of any kind to grab onto, also forcing me to use my imagination to explain this pink floppy not plumbus, the esophageal discomfort associated with drinking while laying down.
So I got receipts, bitch. I kept notes.
Those are not receipts. Those are pieces of paper where Morty wrote some titles of adventures down that may have happened, but you can't prove that because they're written on a piece of paper, even though weirdly enough actual receipts are pieces of paper with things written on them.
Oh, I'm here for this.
Oh, I am not. Having only 2 really long abs.
Now gaze upon me, and so shall you.
We're now going to see a bunch of clips of adventures that we've never actually seen Rick and Morty go on. However, a show mainly full of clips is still a clip show. You can only paint these so many shades of gray, Rick and Morty.
One of us tells only truths, the other only lies.
But both of you are doing a discount labyrinth.
I'm not here to nitpick. I'm here to find blatant fraud.
Rick would be Mortfending my job at TVSins.
Server, show us maximum overdrive with clothes.
But once they put the cardboard boxes on in place of clothes, won't those become clothes themselves?
Hey, look, Morty! I'm a leg!
Never try to outpickle yourself. Each attempt only gets sadder.
How about some knuckle pie?
Morty the man boat expands backward from the head instead of forward from the butt. The latter would have spared us from the unwanted detour into Lord of the Castaway Lost.
Big Doug, get the truck.
Not instructing Big Doug to get the trailer too, unless you have it hitched up already. In that case, the sin is being conveniently prepared to transport a person who suddenly and without warning turns into a boat.
I like his voice. I don't like that he's doing jokes. I don't like that he's talking down to you.
I'm going to try really, really hard not to take that personally, but we'll send it anyway.
Gotta start in the middle. Statistically the coolest.
Clearly, Rick has never chosen that strategy while eating the molten lava center that is a McDonald's apple pie. Just when I thought it was safe to eat Taco Bell again, episode decides to prove that this absolutely is a repackaged Morty's Mind Blowers. It's funny because Rick chose to complete a task less disgusting than getting Morty to chug salad dressing, reminding me that we haven't seen Snuffles since season 1, and that when Rick reset all the portal travelers in season 6, Snuffles and all the dogs he left with should have been sent back to the Prime Dimension, meaning there's a storyline out there where Snuffles is leading an army of cute puppies against the horde of Cronenbergs, and instead of that, we got this clip show brought to us by Rocks. So does that mean that Morty dogs are a recognized breed by the dog show boards? Because if you ever dealt with dog show people, then you'd know you'd have an easier time getting a bank to give you $1 million with no collateral.
But I do not like the looks of that jury.
Whether it's the jury being rockist or Rick being rock-judice, I think everyone would be better off without all this rockism.
Silence! The killing of an observer is unforgivable.
Then where's the person driving the automobile that hit the observer? Where is their trial?
I will address that. I'm your court-appointed defender.
I guess he never has to defend dramatic timing because he's got that shit nailed down.
I thought it would turn him into a gorilla.
Why would you want a bully to be a gorilla? It was a gun that kills gorillas.
Not that I wanted him to die, but if that gun didn't kill this kid, I'm pretty sure it wasn't going to kill a gorilla, and Rick doesn't get the quality of his work called into question.
Morty, this is a bully gun.
Not that I wanted him to die, but how did Morty know which way to point this thing? And it's probably better to not think too hard about why I started this in the way I did and trust the process.
We're sitting on top of brand new science here. Let's gather some data.
Being this excited about collecting data.
Put your back into it, Morty.
Telling someone to put their back into it, but not following that up with, I can do it, put your ass into it. Ice Cube asked us to give you a sin for this, Rick and Morty, and have you ever tried saying no to Ice Cube?
It's so moist.
Rick, that's a guy.
Says the character who a couple episodes ago was eating human corpse scatty. Episode expects me to believe that a sentient churro would have the upper body strength to pull up a marlin onto a boat, and I do not believe you, episode.
I killed the versions of us that were in Space Jam. Help me with the bodies.
What?
You wouldn't need help if you portaled them somewhere else instead of the living room. It also looks like you are comfortably dragging them on your own. This is a lot of theatrics just to provide proof of your perfectly justified mercy killing.
If it pleases the court, hold on to your
But is Rick asking the court to hold on to their tits, or does he want them to watch the clip? Because...
Phrasing?
Also, now more than anything, I'm just curious where the observer's tits are located. Putting a movie that I want to see among the rest of this drivel.
I observe a couple of bad apples.
Who are you calling an apple?
Director said, have these mineral-based creatures reference a fruit that they can't even eat. That way we know they're all rock holes.
Observe me harder! Harder!
These f***ing rocks.
Rick and Morty, we're back, baby!
When did they ever f***ing leave? And if they did, why didn't anyone tell me? That is some information I would have loved to have been given yesterday.
Nice. Free churro.
Nothing is free. Floor churros always come with a price. And that price is diarrhea.
Not another series of clip-length memories.
Halt, unidentified adventurers.
We are the keepers of the sacred words. Ni, peng, and ni, wom. Hell
would cross the bridge of death must answer me these questions 3.
Box Troll cannot choose a new life.
I like his voice. I don't like that he's doing jokes.
I don't like his beard. What?
And I see all assholes.
And you can see
My foot up your ass.
That's kind of enjoyable.
Right again, little buddy.
Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end.